Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to hold a badminton racket properly. This will be an easy tutorial for different grips, so let's get right into the video. It'll be an easy tutorial, but it'll also be a full tutorial, so let's get into this video. There are essentially 4 different grips that you can use. Those 4 grips are the forehand grip, the backhand grip, the bevel grip, and then also the hammer grip. And the hammer grip is also known as the panhandle grip because it's like you're gripping a pan, like a frying pan. So let's get into this video. First and foremost, the forehand grip, okay? So for the forehand grip, you want to essentially grip the badminton racket like this. You want to sort of make a V between your thumb, okay, between your thumb and your index finger over here. As you can see, it's like a V shape almost. And basically you want these 3 fingers to be lined up close together, and then your index finger is slightly raised up, and then that V, you want it to be lined up with the spine of the badminton racket. So I'm going to rotate mine ever so slightly so that the V is essentially lined up with the spine of the racket, okay? And that's what it looks like, just like that. Now you can go and grip it lower or higher. It's kind of up to your own personal preference, but that is basically like your neutral grip. It's like the most common used type of, the most commonly used badminton grip for a badminton racket. That's your forehand grip. Once again, a V, okay? Index finger slightly separated from the other 3 fingers. Your thumb is wrapped around sort of like loosely, not super tight. And the spine of the racket is in line with that V over there. Very simple. The next one is the backhand grip. Now for the backhand grip, your thumb is going to be providing you with basically all of the pressure. So essentially you want to basically take your thumb and you want to take your thumb and place it flat against this. Instead of wrapping it around, your thumb is flat against this over here. Your 4 fingers are closer together and you have a tighter grip, and you want your thumb on the flat part over here of the handle, not the bevel, the flat part. The bevel will be for the next part. And essentially your V now is basically lined up with a corner, essentially, because your thumb is lined up with one of the sides of the racket with the strings, okay? My thumb is on the same side as the string here. So my thumb is lined up with the string, and that's because when I use the backhand, you get your power, okay, from your thumb. So that's the backhand grip. And these are the grips the way that I was taught, to the best of my knowledge. They might not be perfect because I'm not a professional badminton player, but these are the grips to the best of my knowledge, okay? The third grip is going to be your bevel grip, which is essentially you're going to take your racket, and you have we had the forehand grip like this, and then the backhand grip. The racket angle is going to be between those 2 extremes, okay? So you just angle it, like if you're at the backhand grip, just take your racket and angle it slightly. So once again, here's the backhand grip, right? I took my racket and I spun it within my wrist, and then your thumb is not on the flat part anymore, or the angled part. It is actually on the bevel, which is right over here. So it's going to be on the bevel, and you loosely grip, your fingers loosen up a little bit from each other, and it's a little bit of a looser grip because it gives you more range of motion. So you now can do slice shots and stuff like that, especially because the racket is on a slight angle, right? We had the forehand grip, okay? We had the backhand grip, then we have the forehand grip, and then the bevel's sort of in the middle, and your thumb goes on that bevel right there. So you can slice around if you need to. Very, very, very agile, like a ninja, literally, okay? And lastly, you have the hammer grip, also known as the panhandle grip, which is you just take the racket and you grip it like this, literally like a hammer, and that's how you get the most power but the least flexibility, okay? And that's it. Those are essentially going to be your 4 grips. And sorry, before I finish with the hammer grip, okay, the V portion, so like the rounded portion between your thumb and your index finger, is essentially lined up with sort of like between the strings and the spine. So between those 2, sort of like right here in between those 2. This side of the racket handle is where the strings are. This side is where the spine is. The V is sort of in between those 2 extremes, and you get just extreme power with that, but less flexibility and less agility. And that's it. That is essentially how to hold a badminton racket properly. An easy tutorial for the 4 different grips that you can use, like I said, to the best of my knowledge. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.